guys, it's Margaret. I am here in my car because I have like 15 minutes and it's Thursday, and you know what? I think I'm just going to commit to saying that I'm going to start making these on Thursday instead of Wednesday, because Wednesdays are crazy. I have a lot of things at night on Wednesdays and it just never happens. So we're going to probably just go with Thursdays. This is week 29, I think 29, from vertical sleeve gastrectomy, which I had September 3rd, 2014 with Dr. Lee Smith in Birmingham, Alabama. I was 266 was my high weight, which was a week before surgery. Day of surgery 255.4. Last week 185. This week 185. So no loss this week. Yeah, I gotta think that that's probably a factor just of a lot that I got going on, and I don't know, we'll see what happens next week. What do I want to talk about? I did go to my first therapy session, and I will say hang on, sorry, I gotta drop off some mail. She was very shocked that this was my first session. She said that sometimes she sees people for a whole year before she signs off on surgery. And I told her, well, I was self-pay, so I didn't have to. And she was like, wow, that's something that insurance requires and not surgeons. And I said, yeah, my surgeon didn't require it. And she was like, you know, there's a reason that they want you to have therapy first. I'm like, yeah, I realize that. And she was like, it's okay, we can do it after the fact. So a lot of what I am feeling and going through, she relates to somebody who is newly divorced, which she said is common with something like weight loss surgery, because like with a new divorce, it's something that is a new beginning. You know, right after divorce, you feel like a new you and a different person, and that's kind of what I'm going through right now, kind of trying to find my identity, I guess, in what all this really means. And in the process of doing that, I am kind of questioning every decision that I've made in the past. And she advised me, hang on, parking, to stop. Not to stop, but to take a breath and to kind of be in the moment, I guess, and not so much not to question everything, but to realize that the decisions that I made at the time that I made them were right for me at that time. You know, I can't go back and say, well, if my weight wasn't an issue, would I have done this? And because weight was an issue, you know, I feel as if some things I've missed out on. And in the past 6 months, I've had a lot of changes, not just the weight loss surgery. I started a new job like 5 weeks right after surgery. And it's like the first time ever, I mean, I'm 35, and it's the first time ever that I've really had like my own job that wasn't connected with my husband. So there was that, and then with the surgery, and I just have a bunch of new friends with surgery as well as with work, and it's just kind of a bunch of things that have never been in my life before that all of a sudden are, and it's really changing me, and I feel like it's changing me for the better. I'm more confident, I'm more outgoing, I feel more confident to feel things and to be able to talk about them, and to be okay with having an opinion, and, you know, not feeling like if I'm called out on it that I'm gonna have to shrink into a corner and, you know, I don't want to be noticed. Like all of those things that I used to, you know, hide from, don't happen anymore. So I think that it's a good thing, and I'm kind of coming into my own. But at the same time, I'm very much alienating my husband because of it. And he feels very lost in all of this. And I don't know where he fits into it. And he doesn't know where he fits into it. And so it's just kind of a struggle right now. So yeah. But I am trying to figure it out. And I am going to therapy, and that's all I really can say about it right now. Is it weight loss surgery related? Yes and no. I think it's more about the why. I was overweight my whole life, and I think that the weight loss surgery is revealing those things, but I don't think that it's a negative. I think that what weight loss surgery does is it exposes any cracks that were in anything, whether that be a relationship or a person or a job. I think along the way, when you try to become the best you, things are going to change. Obviously, I'm a different person. I've lost 82 pounds. I'm still losing. I'm not that same person that I was at 266. I'm just not. And I'm okay with that. And I think that that's a good thing. But I think that a lot of things come with being obese your whole life. You don't do a lot of things. You don't say a lot of things. For me, there are some people that are very outgoing and overweight. I was not. And I think now that I feel more confident in who I am, that a lot of that is very much different now. And my feelings about everything are very different now. And I don't know, I don't know if it's the situation, or if it's me, or if it's just because everything's happening all at once and it's just overwhelming. My therapist did say that, and Lacey had said this before in her videos, but do not make big life decisions within the first year of having weight loss surgery. Just don't do it, because even she said, she's like, you are not in your right mind. Not to say that come 3 to 6 months from now, those are still the decisions that you're going to want to make, but don't make them right now. Because I'm not. There are days where I feel very sane, and then there are days that I'm like, who is this person? And I just feel crazy sometimes. And it's nothing that I can explain, and it's nothing that I can explain to my husband, because I don't even know how to process it. I just know that I feel different. I don't feel like the same person. I don't feel that I need the same things. I don't feel that I want the same things. And I don't know what comes of that, but anyways, so that's where I'm at, week 29. I will talk to y'all next week. Bye.